731.
Contradictions, do something and say the other. Feed addiction, never bother to recover. Contradictions, do something and say the other. Say that you missed her, but never ring to say you love her. Contradictions, do something and say the other. Preach religion, but quick to dismiss another. Contradictions, do something and say the other. Contradictions, contradictions. Contradictions from the world we live in. Sticks within a system in which citizens are victims. Everybody hustles, even in the biggest business, but the pigs are fixed upon only nicking little fishes. They say your life unrolls to living where the grit is, but no hope for homeless focus sharing this tradition. Pioneers are slept on if their plans ahead of his time is trampled by the carriage that the masses be riding in full swing. Hyped up celebrities turn heads, eyes to disguise what we're meant to see. All hate snakes, yet the life we're led to lead, embellished by the tech will make display the tendencies. When Sarko plays Mendeley's, messing with genetics, and though we all know the code, not many get the message. We could spread it, and then it gets to politicians repping for their game, so they follow in a contradiction. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Feed addiction, never bother to recover. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Say that you missed her, never ring to say you love her. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Preach religion, but quick to dismiss another. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Contradictions, contradictions, contradictions. The definition of coexistence in a constant competition. When you're bored at a constant repetition of the system, but won't make the decision to go the distance to make a difference. People judge what we do as if we're due for prison, but we'll still cop a tune without permission. Too much time used to talk with no intention to listen. Land of the free with 3 dimensions of constriction. Buy into the high life whilst earning a pittance, while big business overstep that line and get vicious with a modus operandi that shines in a suspicious light. They supply delicious lies to either side that cleave the lives of decent guys being demonized. Yet we let these demons slide and sleep at night as they divide, conquer, occupy our souls and minds, which will then sell for gold like it's coal for mines. Most of us have goals that strive for a balanced life, but like to boast with pride that we're 9 and could ghost a bike. When most of the times you'll find us spent sat inside, instantly gratified by an app at a time. Yeah, Unit 731. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Feed addiction, never bother to recover. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Say that you missed her, never ring to say you love her. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Preach religion, but quick to dismiss another. Contradiction, do something and say the other. Contradictions, contradictions.